And it looks like we are live. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Even though I know that in some parts of the world, it's already 2023. We're about 3.5 hours away from that over here. And since I'm not going out trying to party or anything on New Year's Eve, I'm just staying in, playing video games. Because that is my life. 14 speech challenges done, okay. So, last time around,
what's the big idea?
I got into Paradise Falls. So did I... Okay, I did get rid of Arkansas, that's what I thought. That was right at the end of the last stream. So we captured him. And now we're going to wait until the morning. Because there's several ways you can do this quest.
You went out with Emer last week, didn't you? Catch anything good?
You have 3 potential options. You can either A, help them escape. A quantum again. Wow, I've been getting really lucky with that.
This is the last time I tell you.
You can either help the children's escape.
No, I didn't. I swear.
Oh, something's going on over here.
Mistake, little bartender. Hey!
Oh!
Where?
Well. That was unexpected. I was not planning on that happening. Okay. Hey, Anon and Invisible, I don't think is here yet.
Watch your step, Square.
So that's one option. Option 2, come in and kill everything. Obviously the most fun and ethical option.
I've killed people for looking at me like that.
Or the easiest option. Wait, am I allowed to just open this up? I know I can't get through this one. So they're back there. Option 3 is the fastest option. And I'm probably going to try it.
Not too bad. A couple of deadbeat buyers, though.
So we're going to head inside here. And we're simply going to buy the children. That's going to probably get me put on some kind of government watch list. But yeah, we're going to do it that way. Also, bobblehead here. Obviously, we're not taking that yet. But while we're here, this is one of the largest Nuka-Cola Quantum stockpiles in the game. There are 5 of them here. So we're actually very near having 30. So we may be able to finish that quest soon. So let's go ahead and talk to Yulji Jones here.
Must be our respective customer. We make now.
I was thinking about buying some slaves.
Well then, they're awesome.
The kids.
Very good eye, my friend. They are most. For starters, I'm thinking. Now the other one.
So if you pass, I'm doing pretty good.
I suppose I can accept that.
So we did the 1200 cap one. Which unfortunately is quite a bit of money. But it's the fastest option. And the easiest.
We haven't had any good roundups in a while.
And I can always get more money. Money's not that hard to come by.
I've killed people for looking at me like that.
I ain't supposed to say anything. Sam.
Yeah, there's easy ways to get money in this game if you really want to. The fastest thing to do is just to go back to Mothership Zeta and just grab supplies from Elliot and Sally, wait 3 in-game days, and then they give you more, and just repeat that process. And did anyone else see that car just fall over there? I like to think I could get there someday. Hey, Layan?
I ain't supposed to say anything. What the hell, miss? What? That's... Well, so...
Stupid kid. I mean, I can understand why they'd be afraid, I suppose. Why they wouldn't trust anyone. But I got them out of here. Fallout 76 is coming to PS Plus. Yep, it is. Exciting.
Not bad, Mo. I told you I had a good plan. Sure.
I told you I had a good plan? What are you even talking about, dude? I freed you. I paid for all of you to get out of here. You didn't do anything. Alright, so that quest is done. Pretty simple. Oh, that's where Oasis is. I guess we could kind of head up there soon. But yeah, that's... I wish that they would remaster Fallout New Vegas as well. And yep, you guys are already in the new year, so I hope the new year has started out well for you. Jedi Fallen Order, yep. That game's pretty fun. Definitely enjoyable, definitely worth playing. I already got the platinum, the double platinum in it. It didn't actually fully auto-pop for me. A few of the trophies, like 4 of the trophies, did not unlock. Which was kind of annoying. Okay, now in this stream, we are going to start running into a new problem. A new enemy, per se. You'll see on the screen here that our save file is now 6,628 kilobytes. That is the death point, I guess you could call it. When you hit 6,600, the game becomes significantly more unstable. It will begin to crash quite often. Probably at least a couple of times in this stream alone. So unfortunately, it's going to become a major issue moving forward. One way to lessen the risk of it is to not use VATS. Because using VATS tends to cause problems because it goes into a whole extra screen, a loading screen and all, and that rat scorpion's having a little party over there. So yeah, we don't really want to use VATS much anymore. Unless we have to, or I forget. Never played any Star Wars games, so that one's going to be a good one to play. And there's enemies everywhere. What am I getting shot at by? Is it... There's 2 rad scorpions. And I think that's probably an Enclave outpost. No, that's a Superhuman outpost. Sure is. We have to be careful here, though. there is a risk of the Oasis, at least one member of Oasis, being killed outside of Oasis. Now, if that happens, Oasis becomes inaccessible because all residents immediately turn hostile. So yeah, great game design there, even if it's not your fault. We gotta get down there safely. Days Gone. I mean, it looks like a fun game. It's one I wouldn't mind, like, playing at some point. Just, I wouldn't go for the trophies in it because you have to do, like, several playthroughs, or maybe not several, but you at least have to do playthroughs on, like, the new hardest difficulties and all that they've added in multiple times. And then all the challenges just does not look like a fun time. It's not where I'm supposed to go up at? Is that not an entrance? It is not an entrance. Yeah, the platinum isn't too bad. It's more all that DLC. If I wasn't a completionist, I would definitely have played it by now. And some of the DLC trophies aren't too difficult. Some of them look very painful, and they're not something that I'd be willing to do. Unless I just had a lot more time on my hands. So Oasis, there's a pathway through here somewhere. This might be it, actually. I think this is it. Okay, so it took me a little while to find, but that's okay. Not like I got anything else to do. I want to ring in the new year with you guys. So as you can see, there are plant life. Plants. There are plants. There is plant life.
Outsider, you have...
And thankfully, nothing went wrong in the process.
If you would... I'm tree... Beyond...
The tree minders.
If you'll just...
This is a pretty short quest, so we should be able to knock it out easily. Should be in level 17 soon, which means we'll have to start thinking a little bit about our saves midway through 19. I'm just glad the dog meat showed back up.
We welcome you with outstretched arms.
We welcome you with outstretched arms.
So,
Welcome, outsider.
will you tell me now what's going on? I have never seen any place like
Everything
this.
you see around you. He is the one who grows. I would have preferred that the Great One...
The Great One is a god tree, a living, breathing, speaking god tree.
We care for... He gives to us, so we give back to him. We shun technology.
Well, I mean, you have to be able to defend yourself.
If that means fight... Had he not asked to see you, you...
Which is why I'm here.
Yes, indeed. As you approached Oasis, he wishes to meet with you. Yeah, to meet whenever...
Okay, well, my parents told me not to take drinks from strangers. But it's a video game, so I guess it's okay. What the? Oh, okay, I thought that was the girl that we rescued from the other area. It's a very similar character model.
when you are ready
Drink the sap.
from the basin.
Now, believe it or not, it's not the only drug-induced hallucination trip that we go on in this game. There is another one later.
To the grove.
It's technically a DLC one, but it's still a drug-induced hallucination trip.
Power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in
Except that one's more fun,
to places where you can
because you actually participate in it.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And diminishing from day to day, you may disappear.
Yeah, this one's not that fun. They just speak at you.
Serve the health and good purpose.
The other one, you get to play it out.
May no trace of you be.
Hey, sweet plays.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead. And the
So is this the only inhabitants here? Is it just 6 people?
You will pass peacefully in
5 adults, 1 child?
and when you awake, you will witness
Yeah, it looks like it's only 6 people. Unless there was another... I guess there's still that other gate guard outside, so maybe 7 people. I'm a little surprised you wouldn't try to bring in at least a few more people to protect the place. Seems like you would want to do that. So the water in here is still irradiated, but a little bit less so. And here it is. Harold!
See, they listen when I talk.
I've never met a talking tree before.
Neither have I. Well, it kept growing around me.
So you're trapped in there.
Well, it was...
So he was exploring a military base, because Harold was originally
Weird vats.
in, like, Fallout 2, I think it was.
Last... You have no idea. I had you...
You want me to murder you?
Oh, no, no. You see, I've been stuck. The only friends I've got.
How would I be able to kill you?
It's hard.
This is just weird.
Anyway, I believe Bob. Oh, no, don't worry. They usually...
If you are sure about that.
You would just...
Okay. Hey, Fall Guys. Mario Kart Tour, haven't actually played that one. So, you're now going to technically have 3 different options. Well, actually you have 5 options. Technically, you can... 2 of the characters here will give you tasks that you can do. You can pick one of those. The third task, the third option, is that you can kill Harold down there. The 4th option is that you can set Harold on fire.
All wrong. Why else would he have called?
And the 5th option is you can just massacre everybody. Not all of those will actually complete the quest, though.
our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest
Bickering old
the
couple.
outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it. I know why you're here. After all,
I'm afraid he isn't a god. He is just a human that had some bad luck.
he wants to see if your faith is strong. Don't worry. Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for... The Great One's influence is... We can't allow Oasis to... If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied, I can promise you no harm would come to him.
So he wants us to make him stop growing.
I love Birch.
And she wants us to spread him.
Of course we do. It's upsetting him to know it. But now that you're... I heard what my husband... The same person that created the sap. Instead of centuries, the waste...
Now, if you were going... Now, I understand the whole complex moral dilemma here. On the one hand, you might have the ability
under his protection
to spread greenery throughout the wasteland, which seems like a great idea. But that could draw unwanted attention.
Very nice to see you.
And people come trying to kill everything.
Hello, outsider.
That's also a possibility.
Nice to see you.
But at the same time, Harold is clearly a living being, and he doesn't want to live anymore. I was kind of hoping I could use one of these beds to sleep and heal.
You're a guest among us, and
So yeah, you have all those options that you can use. It's up to you as to what you want to do here. Whole little path over here. It's a very beautiful area, though, in contrast to so much of this world. Ooh, what's down here? Oh, I thought that maybe that was like a secret. The rewards you get are different depending on what you choose. Like you get one thing for spreading, one thing for stopping him, and one thing for killing him.
This place is wonderful, isn't it?
You were supposed to get 3DS Rainbow Road in Wave 3. Okay. Now what do I do? I thought that one of them maybe gave me a key?
There, branch tender cypress. Sure.
Oh, okay. That was easy. I didn't realize that's what I had to do, but okay. Multiversus Platinum Trophy. Yep, that one's pretty easy. You just have to boost all of it. And of course it's online, and, you know, online not really the kind of thing I enjoy playing these days. Love having all those quantums, though. We might even, if I can remember where Girdershide is, we might actually be able to knock out that quest tonight. So down here, we're going to encounter several Mirelurks. That's really about the only enemy down here. I don't have that many microfusion cells. I'm actually a little shorter on ammo on this playthrough, I feel like, than I normally am. Where are you? There you are. I like these regular Mirelurks because they're not hunters. These guys are a little easier to kill. You're boosting it with a friend. That's good. You can knock that one out reasonably quickly. Oh, there's a Mirelurk King down here. I was wondering if there was something unique in here. Now, if he's just going to stand there... There we go. I'll take that free damage. Where's dog meat? I didn't want to use VATS. Okay, dog meat's fine. Yeah, we don't want to use VATS too much now. Also, there's no way plasma weapons are going to work in this situation because we're shooting into reasonably deep water. And I'm going to use a different weapon. Yeah, I don't have as much ammo as I would have liked to have had. Oh, I don't even know why I have that. Is that dog meat? Or is that the enemy? I think dog meat's just killing everything. We picked up this rifle last night from murdering half of the Republic of Dave. I feel like players, there's always going to be at least some players that are not happy with what you get in those DLCs. Because there's been so many tracks over the course of all of these different games over the years. Dogmeat's still doing pretty well down there. And part of the problem is I can't shoot underwater. The game won't let you do that. Or while I'm underwater, I mean. And I don't know if I'm even... Huh. So do the bullets actually break up on water impact in this game? Because that's what that kind of seems like. Now, having that sniper rifle is interesting because that's actually not an awful weapon if you can get ammo for it. Oh, it's so dark. I think there are items down here somewhere. Oh, okay, that startled me a bit. I wasn't expecting to see his giant face there. Oh, we got him out of the water. Good. Maybe I can actually do some damage now. Yeah, sniper rifle's doing something. So the sniper rifle is basically a more powerful version of the hunting rifle with a scope. Because there's not a lot of scoped weapons in this game. It's not like in New Vegas where you can make your own. In New Vegas you can make your own. You can put scopes on all sorts of guns. This game you can't do that. So the only ones that are scoped... This guy, the sniper rifle and any unique versions of it. And the infiltrator, I think is what it's called. The stealth weapon you get from the pit. Well, Dogmeat's just casually walking around underwater with no problem, so that's nice. Man, this dude cannot hold his breath for long, though. Yeah, your character really cannot hold their breath. That looks like a possible cave. And we are still good. Well, I thought that there was an area of this that had a bunch of stuff in it. I could be wrong, though. Gigantic... I guess that's not mirelurks. I guess that's just mushrooms. Oh, now there's hatchlings. That's okay, though. Oh, we're already there. Or through that area of it. I don't think that's the only area. I think there's more to it. Let's see. Mirelurk meats. Hatchling meats. Eat everything we can that has weight. This seems like it would possibly be... Well, no, it probably wouldn't be trapped because... Mirelurks and all. Okay, there's a hunter. We're gonna let Dogmeat deal with him for now. I'll pour a few bullets in. This is not the most efficient way to kill Mirelurks. You want to shoot at their faces. But this is at least going to keep us from taking damage. Got a little bit of XP for him. Not as much as I would have liked. We're going to sleep here for an hour. And we're going to see what all we can find here. We have cherry bombs already, so don't need those. I see a couple boxes of bullets and a stealth boy. Okay. A few caps. 10... Oh, a silenced 10mm pistol. We'll take that. It's rare. And there's something in there. DC Journal of Internal Medicine. Definitely will take that. Ooh, and a pre-war book. And some darts. I have no idea what this person was doing up here. Must have lived here at some previous time before the Mirelurks moved in. But alright. Let's keep going. I think this might be the water I was thinking of. I actually have some Gatling laser ammo. Oh, I didn't mean to eat that. So we haven't even used the Gatling laser yet. It's pretty good. It's like a minigun, but better in virtually every way. But we'll let Dogmeat do most of the damage, because he's just tearing him up, and it's mostly like more normal Mirelurks, which I'm okay with, though. I can see one up there that's going to cause some problems. The Discord integration. You might have mentioned that previously. I really don't use Discord. Is that a sneak attack critical? It was not. And that wasn't even a critical. Trying to stun him here. So maybe he doesn't get stunned the way that some enemies do. There we go, we got him. So I just wasn't getting a critical hit somehow. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Let's see if there's anything in this water. Without getting... Game. Come on, let me out of here. Hey, Invisible. All good, man. Just glad to see you here. All celebrating the beginning of a new year coming up. You know, if the game would actually let me out of here, though, that would be nice. So we all know Bethesda games are notoriously bug-free. That looks like a dead body. With junk on him. That's another dead body. A Wastelander that somehow got in here. A mini-nuke. So there is treasure in here. I don't know why that mini-nuke was there. Maybe Moira was trying... Maybe this is where she was trying to dig her well at. Okay, well, we got the mini-nuke. I don't think there's anything else here. There's probably another Mirelurk King down here somewhere. Or a hunter in this case. Well, let's see if we can get a stun. Critical hit, please. You would celebrate it once you find something worth celebrating for. I mean, I could definitely use a better year this coming year. 2022, as with 2021, were not the best of years. 2020 surprisingly wasn't as bad for me as it was for some people. Actually, that looks like it might be a hidden path. Let's look over here. Oh, sure was. A missile and a blood pack and purified water, Radaway, and a stim pack. Nice. Anything else here? No, looks like that's it. Okay, there is the heart. So, of course, here you can choose to apply one of those two items to it. Is that how I get out of here when we're done? Is there anything else down here of any use, value, secrets? I may have to shoot it from a weird angle here. However, just in case I don't like the outcome, let me save my game real quick. Just in case. What are my goals for this coming year? Hopefully get more raise, promotion with work. Okay, I don't know if that actually did anything. Hopefully do that. Hopefully find a girlfriend. And a positive relationship. Oh, I couldn't just shoot it? The bark skin perk. Okay, so let me just make sure that this perk doesn't do anything crazy. Oh, nice! A permanent 5% damage resistance. I like that. I'll take that all day long, because the other two... I think one of them gives you unique armor, and one of them might give you a weapon. But I feel like I'd rather have the damage resistance. I can't remember what they give you. You know, I'm going to look that up because I can't actually remember what they give you. Let me see. Okay, yeah. You don't get anything insane, you only get clothing. So it looks like you can get either a missile launcher or some kind of power armor. So yeah, you can... So siding with the male, so limiting the growth would net you the most unique reward in terms of giving you a unique armor, but it's a power armor, and obviously we don't exactly need that at this point. You're excited for the Mario movie? I am too. I hope it's going to be good. I mean, the Chris Pratt casted as Mario is still weird. But the rest of the casting is not bad. If I can finish your education, you might want to focus more on finishing the 4,000 public hours. I mean, you definitely should. I mean, when you can hit the 4,000 hours, get fully monetized and everything, that'd be awesome. So the silenced 10mm pistol, by the way, I don't... Well, no, I think we had it in the DLC. But that's all it does. And also, I'm about to die, so... Why am I not using throwables here? Let's just throw a plasma grenade or two down in there. See if I can do any real damage. That didn't do much. We need to get the better combat shotgun at some point. There's an improved one that we can get at Evergreen Mill. We also have to kill the behemoth there at some point. Oh, I'm sorry, dog meat. Jumped right in front of me. That's one of them dead. Is this the water that we were in earlier? No, it's not, because there's a quantum here. Which is awesome. Only getting fully monetized will be worth it. I think it will be. At the very least, it's gives you a secondary potential revenue stream. But yeah, freelancing, you can definitely do that. That's definitely the ultimate dream for many. Work your own hours. No real boss hanging over your head. Man, what is he doing? He's just like... Is he bugged out or something? He's not really doing anything there. I'll take it. Grab the ammo and the buff out. It's just a standard lunchbox. He's freaking out over there a little bit. Now I gotta remember how to get out of here. Ah, there we go. So I don't know if you could have gone in that direction instead. So you also have the option to burn Harold down.
The Great One is dead. You'll have to forgive my... And for once, before you reached his heart, he imparted... How could I have been... Perhaps, if I would... Even though the Great One is left up, with Bloomseer Poplar's help, I'm confident...
And I guess you could someday make trades of all of that. But we ended his suffering. And trophy and level up. Alrighty. Let's get everything up to 55. How about 57, if possible? Alright, good enough. And at level 17, let me just check. Happy New Year from the UK. Same to you, Christopher. Alright, at level 17, we take the Scoundrel perk. Oh, that's an early perk, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That'll give us another permanent skill boost. Awesome. Alright, so we're all done here in Oasis. We never have to come back here. Gotha's somewhere up here, I think. I don't remember off the top of my head where she is. Oh, I can't fast travel from in here. That's silly. You can become a freelance streamer, an indie writer, sell what you make. Life's goal will be fulfilled. Yeah, I mean, as long as you can support yourself and be happy doing it, that's about the best outcome you can get. Get the chance to be a chooser. For sure. Oh yeah, Chris, I platinumed this game. This was my very first platinum over a decade ago. But I'm replaying it on an alt account. And doing this whole new series along with it. Doing this with one hand, I'm trying to drink some water. So we're actually headed up here for a reason. Up here, I'm going to take some things, and we're going to sell some things.
Hey, guess what?
I know I can go home, Sally. I already did. Love how the bodies never disappear. So we're going to break the wasteland economy here. Toshiro stays as well. I don't think aliens ever respawn. Oh yeah, I mean, I love this game outside of the fact that we're at the point where the game becomes horribly buggy. I still think it's hilarious how, I don't think this is still supposed to be up here, because the fight bugged out. So I don't think that's actually supposed to be there. So that's pretty funny. But yeah, I'm just taking all this because we're going to go sell it all. I need some more caps. Because I really want to start getting a little bit more ammo, a little bit more chems. Especially because our next DLC is Point Lookout. Which is probably the hardest one.
Hello there, Captain. Sir? Nope.
Where is Elliot? I left a bottle cap mine here. Where is Elliot? And where's Paulson's body? Because Elliot's still supposed to be here. And I don't see Paulson's body anywhere. That's odd. Then again, with how badly it bugged out. The game Killers and Thieves, so far nobody finished it other than you. Nice, nice. First ever person on the planet to 100% it. Very nice. Yep, it is notorious, because the save actually, Chris, perfect timing. I actually mentioned this maybe like half an hour ago, but we are right there. It just passed the 6600 kilobyte mark, where the game starts to become brutally unstable. Oh, there he is.
see you're still.
Where have you been?
Always good to see you. Yep.
And he'll give us anything he has. So he'll still turn the biogels into adapted ones, which is awesome.
Oh.
And you can get new stuff pretty much every day. So, very nice method. We have enough stuff that we should be fine for now. So I should be able to make at least several hundred caps of profit. First game you ever played in your entire life was Crash Team Racing. I remember that game. And then Bugs Bunny, Lost in Time. I've never seen anything of that. And the first game you ever gave up on was Missile Command. That game gets hard. I think they re-released versions of it on the PS4 or PS5. First game you ever broke the disc of was WWE for the PS1. You know, I'm sad because I tweeted about this at one point. I meant to bring my copy of The Division home to properly dispose of it in a way that would probably result in the video not being monetized at all.
Hey,
which is fine.
Smoke.
Because I wouldn't be able to get more than like $5 for it. If I'm even able to sell it, $5 or $10 probably. I need to check and make sure I'm not wrong on that, but I don't think I can get much for it. So, alien items, as you can see, sell for an enormous amount of money. So we're going to buy everything we can in here. Get those microfusion cells, shotgun shells. Don't need the energy cells or the 32 calibers. Those are easy. So this is an extremely easy way to get more. Oh, I need to take that cherry bomb and drop it off. You know, I gotta realize one thing, though, is that bobby pins are not easy to come by on this playthrough. Oh, I wonder if I have those schematics yet. I need to check. Alright, now we're going to go to Rivet City and do some more trading. First ever horror game to play was Resident Evil Dead Aim for the PS2. Nice. Never played that one. Missile Command is... Oh, yeah, it's definitely not a kid's game. And it's 5% pure luck, 95% impossible. Oh, that sounds like not a fun experience. Oh, there goes my dryer. The rest of my clothes are done. Because apparently it's bad luck to wash your clothes on New Year's Day. That's like some random superstition I've heard. I don't know how true that is, but supposedly it's a thing. But yeah, Division, I was going to properly dispose of the game. But I forgot to bring it home. I actually wonder what Dragon's Breath will do to a game disc. Because that was one thing, something I wanted to test out.
Decided to check.
Alright, so first things first. We're fine on weapons for now and all, because at this point the only new weapons we're ever going to take are custom weapons or unique weapons. Let's get some 10mm, let's get some 5.56. I don't think we need 5mm. Electron Charge Pack wouldn't hurt. Microfusion cells. We don't need any mini nukes right now. Get the shotgun shells as well. So sell all of these atomizers and we will easily have our money back. And look at how much money they sell for. It's insane. And look at that. We've basically run him out of caps again. Oh, the shock baton sells for almost nothing, though. So, very nice way to make a lot of money. Nah, I don't really go out much anymore. Nor do I have a lot of friends down here. Normally on New Year's Eve, I'm hanging out with, like, Payne and Nick back home. But neither one of them are around this year. And anything else in here I can get rid of? You can have the crystals. I don't need those. See, we're making plenty of money here. This is good.
Well, nice to see you again.
Not really. I more just want to buy your stim packs. Just so I have a nice big number of them. The atomizers are worth a lot more, which is weird. I guess maybe they're in better condition.
Thanks.
Huh, where's the guy that runs that shop?
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute. Let me introduce myself.
Someone? Aren't you the only one here?
Then you...
That's funny how formal he is. Actually, I'm more interested in purchasing all of your stim packs. You do not have a lot of money. There's a crystal, there's pre-war money. I'll keep the pre-war book.
Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you.
First fan base that made you hate a game with all your soul, guts, and bones, and everything. Oh, Castlevania. Never played any of them. Followed straight by Batman and Metroid. You would ignore them, but the constant worship of the games and such. I mean, if people like them, they like them.
I'm going to play with CJ.
Flack,
I got a little.
don't tell me your problem.
Pick up what you want.
Then who's supposed to be running the store and why are they not here?
I suppose I can make do with my old gun for another week.
Someone's supposed to be running the store and there's no one here. I had more stuff to trade. Oh well.
This is the Muddy Rudder.
I'm on duty.
Oh, I wasn't trying to talk to you.
Hey, stranger.
What's the trophy hunting goals for 2023? I won't be making like a video specific to that, but the goal would be to hopefully finish my remaining 4 incompletes. Or at least, like, maybe 3 of them. I don't know if I'll get through all 4 of them. Depends on... Because a couple of them I plan to... would make for good milestones, so... milestones go as they go. Never really know how that's going to end up. Okay, so... Girderscheid is... somewhere in here, I think. It's like under a bridge. We're gonna go to Smith Casey's garage, and we're gonna explore around here. Hey, Secret Underdog, good to see ya. Not too much, just, you know, playing some Fallout on New Year's Eve. Oh, this is probably a bad time to be drinking anything, so give me just a second. I don't think I drank enough yesterday. I mean, I still only have 4 games that are incomplete that I can still obtain trophies in. That vodka is not good. It is very bad. It's the cheapest vodka I've ever seen. And it tastes like it. Well, thank you, man. I hope that it grows as well and everything goes well for you and for, of course, my channel and all. Oh, this might actually be it. But yeah, I only have those 4 incompletes left, and then, I mean, I have other games I need to start. I mean, I do definitely still want to start up Division 2. Though me and Ghost were talking, I think he might actually want to play the game as well, so... Well, it probably won't be as early on the list as I initially thought it would be, because we might, you know, wait so we can work on that together. And then I think I'm supposed to be helping him and maybe another one of the boosting guys with Fallout 76 someday. Okay, I think Girdershide, this might actually be the bridge, but it might be just like further up. Then of course Dead Island Riptide hasn't been started. Yeah, this might be it up here. But that one I can knock out in probably a week. Unless it gets, like, super buggy. But that's not that long of a game. That's like a 20 to 25 hour platinum. Just to be able to say I did both of those, even though I never did the original one. The only problem with the original one is I think it has online. Like a harder online. Okay, Girdershade, whatever it's called. It's a very, very small settlement. Only 2 houses here, actually. So, we don't want to go into Ronald's house. We want to go into Sierra's house. New Tales from the Borderlands on sale. I heard it wasn't very good.
Petrovna, I take it
Your Nuka-Cola collection.
I have one of the... Heck.
I mean, you probably have the only one.
Once a year, we gather here in... Last year, I went with my...
Poached roach in Nuka sauce.
Well...
Only 2 of you.
Ronald? Oh, I'm sorry. He's my neighbor and my protector, as you call him.
Sounds great. I want to take a tour. We have to. Thought I just heard fireworks going off somewhere. First ever game to finish to 100% was Okami. Okami is a good game, and actually I own a copy of Okami. I own the PS3 version of it that has trophies.
The Wonder Drink soon drew a dedicated...
I wouldn't mind playing that at some point. Looks like it'd be fun. I mean, I watched Sugar Conroy's Let's Play of it all those years ago. Sierra, I don't care too much. I'm looking at stuff on my phone for a moment.
Be found on almost every street in America.
None of this is going to be new to long-term fans of the franchise.
The #1 choice of refreshment among Armageddon survivors.
#1 choice of refreshment. I don't know where you get that statistic from, but I would believe it.
Just look at the frost on the bottle. So cold,
oh, God.
delicious.
Georgia, you're losing to Ohio State.
I tend to lose myself when
I hate Ohio State.
Before I get to the little...
Most people hate Ohio State.
Let me tell you a little...
I know what quantum is. So, with this item, she wants us to find 30 of them.
But if you're super cool, Oh.
Pass an easy speech check. Okay, that's a deal. What we want to do... Oh, you used to watch him too? Nice, nice. And then game took years to finish Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. .hat / GU Trilogy. Okay, I don't know what that one is. Final Fantasy 12. Okay. I never actually played any of the Final Fantasies. Alright, so she's going to want us to retrieve...
Hey, pal, what were you doing?
30 Nuka-Cola Quantums.
That better be all you were... She's one... Wow. How do I...
I can actually say I don't get it. I kind of want to see. You're subbing because of that? Nice. I'm glad to see it. Yeah, Ohio State, we don't like them. We don't like them. And they didn't deserve to be in the playoffs because they didn't even play for a conference championship. I don't know what I want to pick. Do I want to, like, play along with him, or do I want to act naive? You know what? I want to see what happens if I act naive.
New to this stuff. Well, let's just say that she has something up. I know she's asked you to... What I'm proposing is you still... She'll be so impressed that I got all... I pay you the same she was... You deviant. All right, double it in. So you...
Ooh, you know, that's not a bad deal. 60 caps per quantum is not a bad deal. That's a pretty good deal, actually. Let's see. Hack took you 4 months to finish 3 games. Kingdom Hearts 2 finished in the end after cheating with the action replay. I don't really know what that is. Final Fantasy 12 took 9 years to finish. Dang. I mean, I've taken that long for some of these trophy games and all. But yeah, Sugar Conroy, man, he was one of my favorite channels growing up. He was one of my biggest inspirations to do Let's Playing. Of course, now it's mostly trophy content, which includes some degree of Let's Playing. You know what, actually? I don't really want to do Evergreen Mills yet. Let me see where my... Okay, you know what? Before we continue with the main quest, as we continue on, we're going to hit a few missions one after another. And we want to knock those out pretty quickly together. Now, one thing that would be nice is if I could get halfway through level 19 when I start Take It Back. Because that quest gives you a ton of XP. And it gives you an easy option to change your karma at the end. So we'll have to see. Never finished Final Fantasy VI on the Game Boy. I don't know how a Final Fantasy game would even run on the Game Boy. Didn't think I had any bobbleheads. Okay, it looks like I already have a cherry bomb, so I don't need another one. Anything else in here I can drop off? Can I actually remove that? I can. And that. I don't know if it's actually anything important. The Android component we will leave with me, though, because I need to run that back to Zimmer at some point for 50 caps. Easy money. Add all Nuka-Colas I'm carrying to make them ice cold. That'll actually increase the amount they heal. Drop off this DC Journal of Internal Medicine. And my 8 Quantums. I might be able to finish that tonight. I have 19. Nah, I only have 19. and drop the pre-war book off in here because it looks like I'm leaving those in here for the next time that I want to take the trip down there. My childhood guilty pleasure game. A lot of the old Nickelodeon games would qualify for that. Detox, I don't think I needed it, but do it anyway. Yeah, definitely a lot of the old Nickelodeon games. Alright, so now that we've done that, we're going to head over to Little Lamplight. Oh, you know what? I don't actually want to do that because I don't have dog meat. I completely forgot we lost him when we went up to the ship. Okay, hold on a second. I completely forgot about that. Oh, yeah, a lot of the old, like, Nickelodeon kids games and stuff. First game you literally finished was Tiny Toons, Magic Petrie Adventure, Tarzan on PS1. I feel like that was probably a really hard game. I feel like Mulan would have been a hard game as well, just because those like old Disney games on like NES type of consoles and PS1s were brutal. The Fallout remaster? Are you talking like... I heard there's a Fallout 4 port or something, or remaster, or remake, or something coming to the PS5. That's the only thing I've heard of, though. In all honesty, though, I'd be surprised if we're getting anything on PlayStation because they're owned by Microsoft now. Bethesda is. Unless there was some deal put in place before. I mean, I know that they've, like... I think they've confirmed Fallout 5, though. I didn't hear anything about a remake or remaster unless it's the version of Fallout 4 I heard about. Just personally started Let's Playing after watching Chugga Conroy. So same. And the Rab Rat. Oh, I remember that channel. I haven't seen him in a long time. Is he still even active? All those people have moved on. I feel like he probably is.
You again?
Okay, kid. I got your friends back.
You can...
My earliest YouTube days, it was old Mercenaries 2 stunts videos.
Happy birthday, Sticky. Sorry I missed your party.
Yeah. Okay, so you get it. You don't...
I'm not planning on starting any trouble. I need to get to Vault 87.
The only... The other door I'm the man. Maybe he's back. You sure about that? Okay. Come on.
There's nothing happy about it.
So that is the fastest way. Or, well, no, it's not the fastest way, but it's probably a little bit easier. But let's go in here real quick. I want to see if I can... There's supposedly like a speech challenge exploit you can do in here. Not really an exploit, but like a thing you can do.
Excuse me.
So the whole thing about Little Lamplight is they kick you out once you turn, I think it's 18 or 19. Probably 18. Actually, it might even be younger than that. I don't know. So there is another way to get through this, but you have to go about fighting another character, and you have to hack a terminal that I think is a hard hack, which I don't have a high enough skill for.
Bye, Sticky.
Yeah. Bye, Sticky.
Bye, Sticky.
Watch it.
You're gonna die out there. Little Lamplight has a really weird layout. Okay, so we want to run up here to Knick-Knack real quick. Oh. He doesn't open for a few hours, alright. So that is the one. Fallout 3 in New Vegas, I doubt they ever will be. Well, although if they... So, Xbox said they will never make anything exclusive. It would just be a timed 12-month exclusive. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing to know.
Oh, are we waiting? And if you're not here to raid us, you might just have... Oh, that was you? Nice work. I hope one of you grabs... Speaking of which, which is to say... I hope...
Let's trade. He's actually got some decent stuff. You can have an alien atomizer. You can have 2 of them. Ooh, bottle cap mine schematics. I think I already have those, though. He's got some good ammo. Oh yeah, drugs don't have weight in this game. I forgot about that.
Always a grab bag. What?
Oh, 2 whole caps? Sure, why not? Will they stick with online for new Fallout? No. I don't see that happening ever again. Although Fallout 76 is supposed to have a few more years in its lifespan. Brad now plays the Turd Protocol, so don't watch him doing anything. Chugga plays Nintendo games only, yeah. I mean, that's just always been his thing. Nintendo games. Nothing wrong with that. First ever videos you uploaded were about glitches and stuff. Then started Let's Playing Altered Beast was the first ever game. Old school, going back, taking us all back a little bit. But yeah, I don't see them doing another online Fallout. Because, I mean, again, Fallout 76 is supposed to have at least a few more years. I think they said they want it to go through, like, either 2026 or 2027. Oh, are you Joseph?
What?
No. So they want to go through there. And then I just don't see them doing another online game after how badly this one failed.
Hey.
I can take your ammo? Well, okay. See, I don't think that they'll make the same mistake again. It's possible, but I don't think it's overly likely. Unless they're just trying to kill the franchise off.
Watch it.
Everyone here is so rude. Well, this is the way I came in. Playing a game that was only released for Japan and the EU. First time 100% for the North American crowd. Well, that makes sense because, like, they get various games that we might never get over here. Clock Tower, that's a good example. Like the original OG SNES Clock Tower, never released over here.
Hey, what's up? Keeping everyone from killing
It's a pretty
themselves.
solid horror game.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Where does this go? Nope. Maybe. That's a different door. Hold on, that is a different door. Multiplayer back then, meant to share a couch. Millennial, but talking like a boomer. I mean, I'm technically not in the millennial generation. Like, I'm in a weird generation that's like, what the? It's a hole in the floor. You guys want to fix this giant hole in the floor? So that more people don't fall in?
Wow. What?
How did you get here?
Nah. There's no reason to waste your time with the... So let's go... I'm not allowed. So when you're done with...
Okay, Sticky. I don't really care. Yeah, the days of no NFTs, no microtransactions, phone gaming, and all that kind of stuff. The good old days. But yeah, I'm in that weird generation that was like between the millennials and the Gen Zers. Alright, well, the way is opened. We did it at some point while I wasn't even there. So let's go to Murder Pass. I mean, I don't mind PvP occasionally in certain games. I mean, back in the day, I used to play a lot of online multiplayer. Back before I was a trophy hunter, that is what I played heavily. I played so much, like, old Call of Duty onlines. Hell, I even played a ton of Quantum of Solace online back when that game was out. That game was actually pretty fun. For an online. Even the original Homefront was actually a pretty good online. Skill book. I don't know if anyone else really remembers the original Homefront that well. The actual online was great. And the backstory and universe were great. It was just the campaign in general was a mess. Because it was like 3.5 hours long, and 50% of it was cutscenes. Like Order 1886 before Order 1886 was conceptualized. And then also, I gotta say that Homefront was very strange in that it way too accurately predicted things. Because, you know, sometimes games make predictions that end up kind of coming true. Like, for example, Battlefield 3 has that mission in Paris with a terrorist attack in Paris. And it had the date correct just 1 year early for that massive terrorist shooting in Paris in 2014. It only missed it by 1 year exactly, but they had the exact date right.
Can't escape me!
Stuff like that, and then the original Homefront though has way too many things that are too similar to real life. Like, it predicted certain things with North Korea. It predicted Kim Jong-il's death by, like, a 1 month off. It was only, like, 1 month off out of nowhere. So they predicted that. it kind of predicted COVID and the current economic situation we're in. Because in the games, I want to say, I think it actually is in 2021 in the game where this occurs. I think it's in 2021. There's an Asian bird flu pandemic. Whereas in real life, it was 2020. We had the COVID, similar to flu pandemic. As well as a massive, like, financial collapse and everything. Hyperinflation. And we're kind of moving in that direction. So yeah, it made a few too many predictions that came true. Honestly, if you just replace North Korea or reunified Korea with China, it's even more accurate. Which is terrifying. Like, just replace North Korea or reunified Korea with China in the real world, and you have a very accurate statement. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that either, but I would love to... I would love to see Fallout 3 in New Vegas get remastered someday. Order 1886 was an interactive film, yeah. I didn't mind the Order 1886, actually. Obviously, it's not anything groundbreaking incredible. But I didn't mind the game. And I still want... I mean, I wouldn't even mind a sequel if they actually did it correctly. Like, you know, actually have a little bit of gameplay. Or a little bit more gameplay. Ooh, a brute with a minigun. It's in lousy condition, though, so I don't really need it. I have no idea where Dogmeat is, and I think we're getting shot by missiles, and I don't know how to get out of there if we fall down. So I'm not going to bother with it. We're going to go the other way. Alright, that's our first Super Mutant Master of the playthrough. At least I think it is. Super Mutant Masters are a even tougher version of Super Mutants that carry even better weapons. But they are far from the worst enemy in this game. There's a whole nother type of Super Mutant that we haven't even met yet. Ooh. Yeah, they carry Chinese assault rifles. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, there is a whole nother breed of enemy of super mutants that we haven't even encountered yet. And I'm not looking forward to when we fight them, because I can almost 100% guarantee we will fight at minimum one while we go through the vault. If we don't, it would be a first. Oh, this one's just using a super sledge? But actually, part of the reason I'm doing this quest now is because, one, I modified my whole strategy. On purpose, in order to be able to get 2 bobbleheads. Whoever plays PC games and instantly places their graphics setting to ultra, morons by design to you. I mean, does it really fry the GPU card? I'm not exactly knowledgeable on PC gameplay, because I've never had a good PC or really even a good enough computer to run stuff. And holy cow, I have like no bobby pins left. Does anyone in this game sell them? I know you can get them from some containers, but come on, man. I might actually need to buy some at some point. Oh, crap. Trap. Disarm it. Oh, it's a grenade bouquet. That would have been bad if that had gone off. That might have been death. Sensor module, sensor module. I thought they were stim packs. But yeah, doing this quest earlier, not only do we get that, but we also get Fawkes, who is very, very helpful to our cause. He will make the remainder of the game much easier. I mean, we can't bring him to Point Lookout, but he'll make other aspects of the game much easier. This is going to be good. We should be level 19 by the time we get through this area of the game. By the time we get out of Raven Rock. We should be level 19. Hey, picking up the trail. Quest completed. Another trophy. Awesome. That's a random choice of decoration. And is there anything else here, or does that lead to a dead end? That's just a dead end. What about this? Is this also a dead end? No, it's not. I would love to find a terminal that I can hack, because I need to hack more terminals. I only have like 15. And we need 50. That was a firework. I just heard it when the audio stopped there for a second. I just heard that firework go off. It's New Year's Eve, so I have no problem with fireworks. I love fireworks. What I do have a problem with is idiots setting them off in our subdivision. Because one, I'm pretty sure it's illegal. Okay, so this is how you would get in if you did it the other way. But like I said, I think you need a 75 science to hack the lock, or to hack the terminal. So I don't have that yet. I'm not at 75 yet. I can't even do hard level lock picks yet. That's an overlord. No, it's not. That's a regular. I thought that was an overlord. I'm glad I was wrong. I'll take a regular super mutant all day, every day. Super easy to kill. No problems there at all. I'll read comments here in a second. I need to get through this first wave of enemies. There's a brood. We can deal with a brood all day long. They're not a big deal. It's the masters, and especially the overlords. The masters are tolerable. It's the overlords that are the big bad. That is a lot of rad roaches. Why are there like 20 rad roaches in here? And why do I get almost nothing for killing them aside from the fact that they're pathetic? Okay, got rid of the master. He didn't give me any XP. Dog me, you didn't do everything. If you really think PC games should only be played on ultra settings, make sure before you play to keep your heartbeat ratio up to 300 beats per minute. Why? Oh, if you can't take it, neither can your PC handle it. Well, again, I'm not experienced with PC gaming. I know people that are, but I'm definitely not in that category. Alright, so now that we're in here, go ahead and repair that together. I want to use something that I can shoot fewer shots of ammo with. That's wonderful phrasing. Now, like I said, I know we're going to come out across an overlord in here. If there is not a super mutant overlord in this vault, it will be a first time that has ever happened. I've never had a playthrough where one didn't spawn here when I had Broken Steel installed, that is. Because if you don't have Broken Steel installed, there aren't any. They're a Broken Steel exclusive, so if you don't have that installed, you don't get them. So I guess on my very first ever playthrough of the game, they weren't in existence. Ooh, just chug that water. There might be other items in here, like a quantum or a skill book or something. I think you can come back to Vault 87 later if you want to. If you really want to. I don't think there'd be any purpose of it. Oh, it's a master? Huh. Still no overlord. Surprising. Like I said, I will be shocked if we don't fight at least one here. It will be a first. Because they... Well, I guess I am coming in here a little earlier on levels. Because like on my max skills run, I wasn't in here until like level 29. So I don't know. 300 beats per second is not a typo. You literally mean 300 per second. Fighting games, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, X-Men game, etc. I am not a fan of fighting games either. Never have been, never will be. Just not my kind of game. I mean, Smash Brothers is like the one exception. Because I grew up playing that, but otherwise, I don't play fighting games. It's a box of Abraxo cleaner. It's a box of darts. My stomach feels so full because I ate lots of pizza earlier. And it's making me sleepy sleep. I have no idea why I said that in the way that I talk to my dogs. Because that is how I talk to my dogs. You know what? I think a medical brace might... Surgical tubing is part of a dart gun, so I already have that. Let me take that medical brace with me, because I have the faintest remembrance of it being an item for a custom weapon. I could be completely wrong, though. You know what? I need to save here, because I haven't saved in a while. Not manually, at least. And I need to start doing this a lot more often as that save file gets bigger. Because the further we go, the more the game's going to crash. In fact, whenever we do the final quest of Brotherhood of Steel, or of Broken Steel... that is almost 100% going to have to be done as a video instead of a stream. Because it's going to crash at least 5 times in that area alone. From my personal experience, it will crash about 4 or 5 times there. Without fail, that will happen, so... That's fireworks. I can hear them going off. And again, I love fireworks. Just don't shoot them off in the freaking subdivision. Because one time when they did that, it was around... It was the 4th of July, right after I actually bought my house. And people were doing it, and it terrified my dog. And again, like, if you're out in the middle of the country, that's one thing. But if you're shooting them off here, you're breaking several laws. There's reasons they don't allow it here. They also probably don't have allowances for people like me to loudly scream at video games. But that is at least not something that I know for a fact is a thing. I think I have a leaf blower already. But if I have the inventory space, I'll take it with me just in case. Because that's for the rocket launcher. Because you have to build all 7 custom weapons for the Platinum, by the way. Ends of SF and SB make you want to hate fighting games completely. Last one you played was Tekken 5. I mean, I've never played any of those games. I know they played it on, like, PlayStation Access, which, by the way, for those of you who watch PlayStation Access, did you guys watch the Christmas Maze? One of the best series they do throughout the year. That was so much fun. It's entertaining as all hell. And the finale this year was absolutely insane. I was not expecting what happened to happen. It was a good time. Combat armor, if you want it. Fireworks are a waste of time and money. Could have used the money to buy groceries. Yeah, you can. And I agree that, by definition, it is literally the definition of throwing away or even burning or exploding money. You would not be wrong to say that. But they can bring entertainment, and I have always loved fireworks. For years, I've shot them off in my grandparents' house, because they live out in the country. Well, now my parents live on the same property. But I've always, for years, I've shot them off, and I've become quite proficient in using them in both safe and unsafe manners. Good boy, dog meat. I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to, scavenge the mutant. Yeah, I mean, fireworks, they're fun to shoot off and all, but yeah, they're completely a waste of money. Just go to your local fireworks show if you have one. Another master. I mean, masters, again, they're tough, but they're not overlords. Is that an overlord? Oh, it's another master? Dang. It's all masters. And I have no complaints about that. I'll take a master any day over a behemoth or an overlord. Well, there's only 5 behemoths in the game, and we killed one of them. One of them's at Evergreen Mills, the other 3. One of them's at, like, maybe is it Jury Street? One of them's in the Capitol building. I remember there's one in the Capitol building. And I can't remember where the 5th one is. I have no clue where the 5th one is. Probably some random-ass location in the middle of nowhere. Random room here. So if you could pick that, it would just be a little shortcut. So many super mutants. But again, they're masters, they're not overlords. Overlords will kill you in 3 or 4 shots, by the way. Oh, his plasma rifle is doing damage like crazy. We're getting all this good old XP. 75 XP a pop is not too shabby at all. Engineering station. Will this unlock the safe? No, it will not. Eat all of the stuff that has actual weight. We have a quantum in here, so we're at 20. Well, I know we can get 5 from, like, a Nuka-Cola truck somewhere on the map. So that'll get us 5 of our remaining ones. But I'm not super concerned with it yet. Because we still have several more quests to do. Several more side missions. that'll probably bring us in close contact with some more quantums. So we can knock out 5 from that one location. It's like a truck or something. We already got the 5 from Yule G. Jones's place, though, so those are out of the way. And by the way, the Nuka-Cola challenge is a highly missable trophy in Quest. Because technically, quantums are limited in this game. Unless you take the Quantum Chemist perk, which is a later game perk you can take, unless you take that, there is a limited number of quantums in the game. And if you were to, say, trade or drink all of them, then you're screwed. Unless you have that perk, you're screwed. Which, by the way, my cookbook for Fallout has a Mississippi Quantum Pie is the name of the recipe. It looks really good, but I'm not sure I'm skilled enough to make it. I think it ends in ING. It did end in ING, but I need to hack every terminal I can get right now. It doesn't end in ING. Because we need a lot of terminals. Yeah, man, less than 2 hours, like an hour and 45 minutes till the end of the year. I'd love to ring it in with you guys, because that's not something I've done before. I don't think. Because like I said, I'm usually at home hanging out with friends on New Year's, but none of them were around this year. Like, Nick's out in LA, Lizard Guy's deployed. He doesn't live out in LA, he's just out there visiting or something. Marshall's up with his fiance, I'm sure. Doing something. It has been a year. It has had its ups and downs. It's like this year, yes, I got the job that I currently have, which is generally been positive. And I got out of what I realize now was a very toxic relationship. Yep, there were a lot of great games. There was, I know, the Elden Ring that people love. I know that we had Horizon, which was an okay game. Not anything truly incredible, though. You had Stray, which is a cute cat game that actually, it's free on PS Plus.
No more hiding for you!
I think it is. It's free for whatever tier I own. I'll play it at some point because it looks like a fun game, because I've watched several playthroughs of it from people. I know it's a fun game. So I'll play it at some point. That'll be a good stream game at some point. Partially because you can beat the game in one sitting easily. It's not that long. Even though I know there's a few somewhat frustrating trophies in it. Like, the time one, I don't think is that hard. I think it's mostly that avoiding all the enemies in one portion that's, like, the hardest part of it. Okay, nothing there. Well, we're off to another area. A lot of people died this year. Are you talking like celebrities and stuff? Because I remember Betty White died like right before the year started, which was sad. I guess I don't care as much about like celebrity deaths and stuff. I know that Pele just died. But as an American, most of us don't follow the real football. I mean, sure, I was cheering for the U.S. in the World Cup. Just because you got to cheer for the home team, or the team for which the country you live in. I have 15 frag grenades that I'm never going to use. Or most of them I'm not going to use. Oh, I don't need that conductor. Get that out of here. Just weighing me down. Test subject dead. Can't hack. Centaur. Super mutant brute with food and ammunition. Open door. Now opened door with nothing inside. Another super mutant brute. Oh, I can't wait to have Falks, though. If we can get through most of the game without having to deal with an Overlord until we have Falks, that would be wonderful. Like, that would be a dream, because, like I said, I have never gone this far without an Overlord popping up. I am unbelievably surprised that we haven't seen one yet in this particular vault, because they are common here. In all my previous runs, I've always had at least one. Usually, like, 2 of them. Ooh. Well, that's what happens when your controller randomly loses connection. Alright, I don't have a high enough skill to pick the lock, but we have other options to get him out. You are not going mad, my friend. So, Falks is one of the only intelligent mutants. One of 2. And we're going to offer to help him out. Oh yeah, Trump's wife, the first wife or whatever. The Queen, of course, but that's more of a UK thing. Yeah, and losing Hagrid, that was a really sad moment. Struggling to beat God of War 3 Remastered on hard difficulty and do the collectibles. Oh, you're doing it legit? Well, then, of course it's going to be tougher. The glitch still works, that's good. And any time where glitches are available, if they're in the game, just use them. Ah, if only I had a higher skill. I can't pick any of these. I can't get the locks or the terminals. So, we're going to... Oh, well, we can do it this way. Another terminal is always a good thing. They can just shoot everything in the room and it'll work eventually. Yeah, man, I always use whatever easiest method is available to me nowadays. I don't have time to deal with some of this shit anymore. I'm too busy. Work is draining. Life is sometimes draining. I just don't have the time or effort to deal with certain things legitimately. If there's an exploit to make it easier that doesn't get me banned from the leaderboards, then I will do it. Which, for the most part, exploits don't cause any problems. As long as you don't, like, blatantly cheat or download save files or something, you're probably fine. I'm not even sure if you can do that kind of stuff on the PS4. I know you could back on the PS3 era. I don't think you can nowadays. I think the PS4 has, like, I would assume the PS4 is, let everyone out, because why the hell not? So yeah, otherwise there's something you can just blow up in here, I think, that works. But we're gonna let everyone just fight it out and see what happens and see who lives. Because why not? See who survives this. And just mop up the stragglers. I wonder if Fox is going to have unique dialogue, because I did this probably the way... Not exactly the way he told me to do it. You can get more epoxies, by the way. They're just a random drop from when you're up in the Mothership Zeta talking to Sally and Elliot. It's just a random drop. You can get more of them, though. Just random. Well, everything else is dead. And now, our new friend Fox can come out. And since we freed him, we get some good karma. And he is going to personally escort us to the GAC. So, we're just going to follow behind him. He moves a bit slowly. But we're just going to let him go do everything for us. We have no need to waste any more ammo right now. He will kill everything. He will not die here. At least I don't think he can unless you directly make it happen. So we're just going to let them fight it out for a few moments. I'm going to drink more water and the last shot I have laying out. Because it's fucking New Year's. We got to celebrate. End of 2022. Here's to hopefully a better coming year. Still burping up that Marco's pizza. Marco's is good, by the way. I like it. Georgia, how are you losing to Ohio State? They don't deserve to be there. You can't lose to them. I don't accept it. You cannot lose to Ohio State. They don't deserve it. They played like 2 less games. And they barely won the ones that they played. No, I don't think Clemson should have made it this year. They didn't deserve to make it either because they sucked for half the year. And if we had just put Cade in halfway through the season instead of DJ, he would have had experience and would have done well. Still ranting because I'm still angry about some of those decisions this year. I want to know what DJ had on Dabo that allowed him to keep playing in every game. It must have been something pretty incriminating. Yeah, God of War 3 would be a lot harder if you don't use the exploits. Man, guys, I think we're actually going to get through here without a single Overlord. which will be like the first time that's ever happened on one of these playthroughs, I always get at least one Overlord. Now, we've had a ton of Masters. Don't get me wrong, we've had plenty of Masters. But not having a single Overlord is absolutely going to be a first for me. Overlords are brutal. They are very difficult to kill, and they can kill you very quickly. A terminal, let's hack this one. Oh, it's close to majority. Which means it probably ends in ITY. Maybe not. I still think that hacking is broken. I still think the developers didn't program it correctly and it doesn't do what it's supposed to. Sometimes it seems like you're doing it right. Sometimes you're doing it right and you just don't have any success. Which is why I mostly rely on the brute force method. The brute force method, for those who don't know, it mostly only works in Fallout 3. You just log in, pick the first 3 options, and if you don't get it, back out and do it again. It technically works in New Vegas, but it takes way longer because the game penalizes you because it actually gives you a little bit of a time between the ability to hack each time. So it actually does kind of have a failsafe built in. But in Fallout 3, you can do it as quickly as you want, which is awesome. And it allows you to get through even hard difficulty terminals after a few tries. Or very hard terminals. Unlock the door. Oh, I wonder if that unlocked this door back here. It did. What have we got in here? I haven't been in here in a few playthroughs. Microfusion cells, useless laser pistol. Mostly useless junk. I actually didn't really want the radiation suit. Oh, and a safe for us to pick. Bottle caps and money. Alright. I got a quick question. Why is it that all these pre-war era safes and such have bottle caps in them? Because obviously bottle caps, they only became a currency after the war. So Fawkes is still doing perfectly fine. We're just letting him do most of the work because why the hell wouldn't we? Makes our life a lot easier. Might as well. Those glitches got patched on the PS3 exploit. Or the PS3 version, that's surprising they would patch it. But not patch it on the PS4 version. We'll hold on to the radiation suit. I'll put it in the house when we're done. Might as well just, collect anything I can. We're down to only 20 adapted biogels. Which is fine. I just love letting Fawkes deal with everything. And soon we'll be able to make this a permanent thing. Once we get Fawkes, we can easily jump the difficulty to very hard. Because he'll just kill everything for us. Between him and Dogmeat. And eventually Dogmeat's puppies, because I'll probably take that perk at some point. Because we have to replace another perk. Like another one of the perks listed in the little walkthrough I'm looking at for the max skills run. We have to replace at least one more of those perks with a non-skill changing perk because we're picking up a second bobblehead. Because in a normal playthrough of that, you're not picking up any bobbleheads. Or you're only picking up one. Because I think even the original version of the strategy does allow you to get the medicine bobblehead, because it's just so stupidly missable with the whole, you only have 14 days after the Waters of Life to complete Trouble on the Home Front. So it does allow for that one. And I think even the original strategy did technically allow for a second bobblehead. If you really want it. It doesn't allow for too many, though. We're going to be fine, though. We should be fine. We're going to be at the very end of the main story by the end of the night, guys.
Okay. I'll get the case and bring it right.
Sounds good, Fox. So, if you want to retrieve the Gek yourself, you absolutely can. But that's your radiation level right there. 28 rads per second just from stepping into the hallway. 1,000 kills you. PS3 version was out for a while, so they fixed it, but forgot to remove it from the other version, I guess. So, you can go get it, but you need to have Rad-X and Radaway and a radiation suit to be able to do it. There's also like a safe point, like if you're right inside of the doorway in there, you're fine. Like, for some reason, it makes you invincible to radiation.
As promised.
Thank you very much, Fox.
Maybe.
So we've got it with no risk to our own health. But again, you can absolutely 100% get it without Fox. It is entirely possible. I've done it several times. He will actually give you some unique dialogue if you go in and get it yourself. Like, he'll actually say... I think he, like actually calls you stupid for going for it. Which is probably not wrong, if we're being honest. So, when you get back to that room, flashbang through the door. Georgia, stop sucking against Ohio State. You cannot lose this game. Fuck Ohio State. Fuck him in the Buckeye.
Objective is secured, sir.
The suck eyes. Jak and Daxter 2, but that game has the debug menu, and it works on both versions. It just doesn't work the same way on the different versions. So somehow Autumn survived the massive radiation dose, and supposedly if you slow it down, you can see that he uses like a Radaway or something.
Excellent. Prepare him for transport immediately.
You can revive him. What if you fail to revive me? Your entire plan goes up in smoke if you can't revive me. Because there is a keypad in there. You do not know the number of entries. You do not know if it includes letters and... Actually, no, it can only include numbers.
So, you're...
Alright, so let me make sure I've got an autosave here, because I want to show you guys a couple of unique things that can happen here. 10:40 p.m. Okay, it did autosave. Okay. So yeah, I want to show you guys a couple of unique things that can happen here. If you tell him the actual code, it's not going to end well for you.
Soldier.
Affirmative, sir. Standing by for code transmission.
Your code is 216.
I haven't done this in a playthrough ever.
216. Confirm and enter.
So, never give him the actual code.
6. Stand by, sir. Entering code now. Confirm. That's the correct code. Systems coming online now, sir. I'll have a full report shortly.
Thank you for cooperating. I'm afraid we no longer have need of your services.
And he just kills you. So, never ever give him the regular code. Because you die instantly. There's no way to even get out of it unless you're hacking the game. I've never shown that one off, actually, so kind of fun. But we're obviously not going to do that again. Instead, we're going to give him the wrong code.
Very well.
This is more fun.
This is Colonel Autumn. Are your men in place, soldier?
Affirmative, sir. Standing by for code transmission.
Hey, Nick. Good to see ya.
704. Repeat. 704. Confirm and enter.
Copy. 7.
Repeat. 704. Entering code now.
Negative, sir. The code's no good. I just lost another man.
Why do you insist on making things difficult?
Why do you insist on making things difficult? How much blood can you lose?
Colonel, I have need of you.
So that instantly forwards the game.
I'll be with you shortly.
Now, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that's the best option. You make him very mad, and you kill an Enclave soldier. Always a good day.
Alone at last.
Always a good time. I do apologize for Colonel Autumn's attitude. He's been under a great deal of stress lately. Well, so have all of us, but we don't murder people when we get stressed out.
My radio broadcasts. I'd like to have a word with you face to face. I think there are a few things that you and I should discuss.
I'm glad to be streaming as well. Only an hour and 17 minutes until the new year.
And I'll unlock your restraints as well.
I plan to stream until the start of the new year. I think we're going to be okay doing that. So we're going to take all our stuff back. Oh, we got the end of the quest. Level 19. Hell yeah. Let's get that lockpick up to 75 and that science up to 75 so we can deal with any terminal or lock. Oh, you know what? Up the energy weapons instead. I'd rather have the energy weapons. So at level 18... we take Scoundrel one more time. We take all our stuff back. We have to re-equip our armor. And we have to re-hotkey our stim packs.
Hold it right there.
So this next quest is rather short.
What? Stand right. Mr. President, I'm sorry to bother you.
So he's going to get fired here.
I have an unauthorized individual here who says he's supposed to speak with you.
I'm surprised to hear from you, Lieutenant. I don't recall authorizing you to contact me directly.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that. It just seemed out of the ordinary. I apologize.
Apology noted, Lieutenant. Yes, I instructed our friend to come up to the control room. No questions, no interference. Am I understood?
I understand, sir. Again, I apologize for the interruption.
Allow our friend to pass and report your superior...
So basically he's getting fired, or at least reassigned.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Bitch.
Attention to all Raven Rock personnel. This is your president speaking. I've invited our guests... Keep it up, you're almost near. Please do not engage. Thank you for your cooperation.
So they will not hurt us.
The president, then go do it. Get away from me.
This whole area is completely reused in New Vegas for the Brotherhood of Steel bunker. Floor 3 doesn't have anything major for us. It's floor 2 that has the item we most desire in this area. So until we get to floor 2, there's nothing major here. We also have a big old cafeteria here. And Colonel Autumn is going to override everyone's rules. So we're going to head on into floor 2, and we're going to make a save here, just in case I'm stupid enough to miss the thing. Hopefully it won't happen, but I am going to make a save here, just on the off chance that something goes wrong. We don't want to take any risks here. Alright, so somewhere up here, we're going to find Colonel Autumn's bedroom. And that is where we were headed. That is our primary goal because it has the bobblehead in it. The one thing that we cannot afford to miss. We can skip everything else, but we cannot miss out on that bobblehead. That is a common room with a Rivet City scientist.
I didn't want to help them at first. They wanted information. I told them everything I could.
You betrayed us.
You should go. It sounds...
You are a traitor. Death to all traitors. Oh, please. That should not have lost karma. She's a traitor. She betrayed Rivet City. She betrayed humanity. Let her die. You should not lose karma for that, but you do. So somewhere on this floor is Colonel Autumn's chambers. Oh, this might be it. Is this his room? No, I don't think this is his room. We do have another terminal. I will take that all day. We need the terminals. Allowance replenished, yes. And I still missed it. Come on, game. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that. But it still worked. I don't think this is Colonel Autumn's room. I am running out of bobby pins. I have 8 left. This is not good. Oh, we need that destruct sequence, though. If we want the absolute best possible ending, and there it is. Weapons bobblehead. That is the biggest thing we wanted here. We needed that. more than anything else. We don't need anything else we get here. We need that bobblehead, because it is the one and only chance we will have to get it. No other unique weapons or anything are here. I mean, there's other supplies, but no other unique items, but that is the one and only thing we needed here. So we got the bobblehead. So we can run on through to the end. So these two are going to get killed by sentry bots, I think. Which is hilarious. The Enclave killing themselves for no good reason. Kind of hilarious, actually. That gun is not in the best condition right now. A lot of my guns are not in the best condition. I want to go get more ammo and stuff, though. I mean, I can always just go back up to Mothership Zeta, beam up there, get a few weapons, sell them for a couple days, be set for a few in-game weeks or months. Now, once we finish this quest, I need to go pee, like, quite badly. So we'll finish this quest first. The President is a computer! Alright, so he is going to ask us to use some modified FEV injected into the water supply and kill everything.
If the water purifier can be activated,
It'll eliminate anything mutated.
in front of you, doing so will you just
You have to tell him you'll do it, or else the game will not continue. Now, here, if you want the absolute best possible positive ending for the game, you have to pass one of these checks.
and why? What I'll yes, I suppose
If you pass the speech check or the science skill, this will help you for your ending. You do have to take the FEV. The game will not let you avoid this. You do have to take it. Unless you're like glitching it on the PC version. So you do have to take it. But if you do that speech check, or if you have that destruct suite sequence that I picked up, then you can get the best possible ending. Or the most good karma-esque ending. I don't know if it's technically the best possible ending because no ending for this game has ever actually been canonized. Same with Fallout New Vegas. There's no canon ending for either game. Now, presumably, though, the good karma is the canon ending in this game. What we can infer from Fallout 4 appears to make this the canon ending. Or at least a positive karma ending to be the best. Even if it's not necessarily this particular version of it. I'm pretty sure that modifying the water with the FEV is not canon. Nothing has ever made that out to be the case. More terminal hacks. I'm always happy about that. Unlock the cage. And we got our own little trained Deathclaw buddy. He's so cute. Look at him. He's adorable. And murderous. He's so cute. I like all animals, even ones that are trying to kill me. I am Animal Whisperer. What the hell is he doing? Oh, he's hostile now. Oh, he's mad at me now. Why are you mad at me? I freed you. I freed you. You were happy with me for a second. Sir. Sir. You cannot do that. Sir. That is not nice of you. Bro, you can't be doing that. I will take your hand, though, because we need that for a custom weapon. Okay, I was not expecting that to happen. Let the turrets kill everything. No point of fighting them. Again, they're wiping out their own people, which is good for us. Okay, yeah, that Deathclaw got me. I wasn't expecting that one. I didn't think it would actually turn on me. Oh, I don't have a high enough skill to hack that door. I wonder what's behind it. Probably not anything super useful, but it would have been cool to have. Oh, you know what? Take this plasma rifle, because I can repair the A321 with it. Okay, someone just committed suicide by missile launcher. One more door to hack. So yeah, we're going to get through this mission tonight easily. We might be able to finish another side quest or so, but we're not... I don't think we're going to start Point Lookout tonight. I don't think we really have time to start Point Lookout tonight. Gatling laser. Hell yeah. Plasma rifle extra. Sure. I don't care about your plasma pistol, but I can sell it. Everything's killing everything. Oh, I can't. Well, you know what? I can sell them. They're worth some money. Power Fist isn't worth anything. I don't need that. But everything else is at least worth money. Let them keep fighting it out because... How close am I to my next level up? I should be fine, right? Yeah, I got over it. I got 1,000 XP left, so we should be fine. I'm just not going to kill anything else just in case. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. He had me darted by missile launcher. These guys got Tesla armor, which is bad for me. Oh, he killed his own guy. He basically shot his own guy. You dumbass. You shot your own guy with a missile launcher. And then he went and picked up the other thing. Oh, this is chaotic. Tesla armor is worth a lot of caps if you want to take it. It's heavy and it's one of the best armors in the base game. It is not the best armor in the base game, but it's one of the best armors in the base game. I'd say the standard T51B armor is better. We need to go get that at some point. It's over at Fort Constantine now that we dealt with Mr. Crowley at one point. Like last stream, I think that was. Yeah, that was last stream. Because it was entertaining. I want your Gatling laser, sir. And I want you dead. Because you're not even... Well, you're in Tesla armor, but whatever. But I have winterized T51B power armor. I am superior human. Oh, that was a minigun. That wasn't a Gatling laser. I'm an idiot. I don't want your minigun. That's useless to me. When I have a Gatling laser, I don't need a minigun anymore, which makes 5mm ammo useless, because I think 5mm only works in the minigun in this game. I don't think it works in any other weapon in this game. It works in other weapons in New Vegas, but I don't think it works in any other weapon in Fallout 3. I think it's purely relegated to the minigun. And now, when you emerge, Falks is out here having some fun. Several vertibirds take off, but the base blows up behind us, which indicates that they don't have a lot of forces left. Looks like you got a new toy. What the hell are you doing out here? And if you are positive karma, you may recruit Fawkes to join you on your journey. He is the most overpowered follower in the entire franchise, as he's extremely difficult to kill, and he carries some very powerful weaponry. What if that came down and, like, impaled me and killed me? We're watching the New Year's Eve fireworks here, guys. It's fireworks. Alright, that's it. Okay, so Raven Rock, we've cleared out. Let's head back to... Oh, we can't go back? What enemies are you even referring to? There's no one left alive up here. Right? Okay, well, that was weird. Alright, we'll head back to Megaton. $15 computers? I thought I had more than that. Or am I going to get another 35? That is more than I thought I was missing. I'm doing well on speech checks because I passed several of them. Also, drop off our bobblehead to our bobblehead stand here. You can have the... Oh, I have 2 death ball hands. Well, I guess I didn't need the other one. Oh, I have 2 leaf blowers. I guess I didn't need that, but drop that off. Whatever. It doesn't matter. In here, we will drop off... No weapons to drop here, but the advanced radiation suit can go in. Let's sleep. Get that well-rested bonus going. Fawkes, you are blocking the doorway. Wait a minute. This is bad. Like, he's actually in the doorway. Okay, I gotta push you out of there. There we go. That was almost bad. Alright, let's go talk to Moira. Let's go sell some stuff.
I wish there were more people.
Thank you for the free stuff. A Med-X. Okay, well, if anything, I can sell it. Oh, she gave me a Salisbury steak. The Med-X was from the table. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll still take it. I can heal with it later. Burping a bit. Lots of people in here right now.
Oh, hey! Kinda.
It is kind of busy here, actually. Okay, so I've got lots of stuff for you, Moira. How about a Gatling laser, a plasma pistol, a full-on plasma rifle, that's a lot of caps. Let's buy the infirmary then. You can have the other 2 plasma rifles and the pulse mines. I won't lose too many caps out of this. Actually, I may lose almost none. Okay, that's good. You can have the carton of cigarettes, the Paco cigarettes, the scrap metal. Alright, that's good. I want her to tell me about all the themes. So I think we can buy any of them. Certain ones give you extra items. Nothing super unique, except for skill books. Let's see if that puts all of them there. I want to see. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, okay. So she only gives you the most recent one you talked about. I mean, that's fine. We'll do that later. It's not really that high a priority right now. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of viewers, though, so it's all good. Raven Rock was a good time. I think I got one or two more things I need to drop off here real quick. Okay, yeah, nothing else I can drop off there. Nothing else I can drop off from the weapons cabinet. Let's see if I have anything I can put here. Yep, I got a quantum and a skill book. So where are we sitting at on skill on those? 20. Okay, 20's not bad. So when you buy the My First Infirmary, the remove all rads option is pretty nice, but the other two options can 100% be accomplished simply by sleeping. So it's not super helpful. Okay, so we're not ending the night here yet, but I gotta go take a piss real quick. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes, guys. We'll probably do another side quest tonight. Maybe like one of the ones that isn't really failable. Alright guys, I'm back. A much needed bathroom break. Sweet Play still working on AC Unity. That's always a good that you're getting progress done on. You can listen to this as a background noise. Nick, I'm not saying that. So we will possibly hit level 19 tonight. We got 47 minutes left until the new year. So somewhere up here is Canterbury Commons. Well, that was almost bad. So we're going to wait until the morning so we can see better. And we're going to try to find Canterbury Commons. It's somewhere up here. Because you're trying to make me say bad words. And I'm not going to say them. What do we have up here? A rad scorpion. So we now have Fox with us. So Canterbury Commons is up here like somewhere. I don't remember exactly where. That side quest is a little bit more annoying than some of the ones we've done. But if we can knock it out tonight, that'd be kind of awesome. Sure he is. I'm sure I believe that. Opening every chest in AC Unity is a big grind. I feel like it would be a big grind. It sounds like it'd be a big grind. That might be it up here, actually. So Fox is going to kill anything... Oh, well. Oh, I thought for a second that was finally the game crashing. Because it's going to start happening quite a bit. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Okay, I have no idea what this is, but that is not the location we're headed towards. French Revolution is an interesting time period in history, and it'd be interesting to see like a Call of Duty game or something take place in like the French Revolution or the American Revolution or even like the Napoleonic Wars. Oh, wait a minute. This will allow us to start a side quest. This will allow us to start a side quest. This will allow us to start a side quest. Ring, 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 ring. Keep ringing that bell. Get out here already. I don't have time to wait for you. Took you long enough. Syndicate was a fun one during the Industrial Revolution. Yeah, that's a good time period too. Just think like a Call of Duty game in that time period. Yeah, it'd be mostly musket warfare and all, but believe it or not, those were not the only firearms that existed at that time. There were others.
Hannibal says, I'm
Air guns actually were a thing at the time, and they were very deadly. It's his birthday? Well, happy birthday to Tom, then.
At least as long as you're armed.
I'd better get to work.
I'll take as many of those as you can find. Well, that stone won't carve itself.
So here...
Watch your step.
we want to talk to Hannibal, not Caleb. Where's Hannibal? There he is.
A visitor. I'm not going to... We are all escaped slaves. Until I get that, you cannot leave.
I solemnly swear I will not hurt you.
Our home as a symbol of our... That's
What's a
Abraham
stone
Lincoln.
head? He used to be a slave.
When I found the head of Lincoln, I founded the... We are... We give food and supplies to any... But I have a plan. I want to...
I'd be happy to get rid of the superhumans for you.
One other thing. He was a stonemason. He's been pestering me.
We have a good karma run going here, so I'll be happy to help you with that.
You're new. I'm Hannibal. Well, our ancestor.
So we have a couple of things we need to do here.
Maybe you could tell me what it means to.
We need to go clear out the monument. So Temple of the Union's been discovered, but Canterbury Commons is still here somewhere, I think. Your trolling's boring, by the way, Nick. I'm just gonna push the race card on stuff. That's not super entertaining. Are there multiple American Revolution Assassin's Creed games? I thought there was only like one. Oh yeah, the 2020 celebration was canceled for many a reason. So I hope people are getting out there and enjoying 2022 since it's the most normal year we've had in a while. Oh, there were two? Three was set in that time period? Rogue, I feel like I knew, but 3 was set during the American Revolution? I thought it was set earlier. Yeah, Black Flag was technically pirate era. But pirating has been a thing for a very long time. Oh, we already discovered the Antagonizer's lair. Okay. That's one of our two. I'm not being racist, and you are being a troll. Keep it up, and you're gonna get a timeout. So when you come here, you're going to find two idiots fighting. Arguing would be the correct word. So Toon Brotherhood, Italian Renaissance. Sadly, I'm not as knowledgeable on European history as American history. Yeah, 2021 was not a particularly great year either. Also, people are fighting right now or something. So somehow this one can command ants, and somehow this one has hacked all the robots in this area. And now they're just having a big ol' argument here. That involves killing each other. This is a very weird side quest. You're in a new version of this world where they just want to kill each other.
Name's Rogue.
And they think they're superheroes or something. It's weird.
Find where the Antagonizer... You only need... you drop... Oh.
I will stop either of them.
can you... Other than...
So with this one, if you have a high enough barter,
I could act. Just let me know what you...
you can do some stuff with the dealing, with the bartering and the trading.
Then you'd be looking for...
And you can get them to expand their inventory for a certain number of caps.
If Harith were a less... But he's a an investment in weapons...
I can expand it 3 times.
I'm afraid Harith's...
Alright, I was about to say, I didn't think I could. So I'm going to do this investment just because it's not something I normally do. It's going to be unique. It's going to give us better trading. You don't really get anything major for it. But being able to have them trade anything and repair better should help us in the long run. Plus, it's almost like we're completing the game more. Revelations in the Ottoman Empire, okay. Oh yeah, people always complain about PS Plus games. What do you know what about? Or, I mean, what language are you talking about? You didn't have any bad language. So we just invested like a shit ton of bottle caps. We still have plenty left, and we can easily get more money. That's the thing in this game, is that it's really, really easy to get more money. So it's really not that big a deal if we invest a shit ton of money into this. So there's 2 people we can stop here. But the antagonizer's lair is right here. So we're just going to go to the antagonizer's lair because it's closer. Because it's the closest, we'll deal with it. And ants are probably going to be easier to kill than robots. So it's probably better for us to do it this way. Yeah, ants should be a little easier to kill. We've dealt with ants previously. Oh, you know what? I need to go back and get dog meat. Dog meat isn't here. We need to go get him. We'll do that a little bit later, though. Alright, so that's going to open up a secret door. We're going to go there in a moment, though. I want to check over here. That's a mine, but I saw it in time. Got away from it on that run. Okay, screw all that. Take the sentry bot. Love I call it a sentry bot. It's a thing. It's a stealth boy. It's a thing. Get the frag mine, huh? Ants are the easiest thing to kill for anyone. Yeah, but they attack in massive groups in real life. Like thousands of them at once. You ever stepped in a fire ant nest? You ever stepped in one down here? Oh, it hurts, apparently. I haven't stepped in one, but my mom has, and it apparently hurts a lot. Because they are literal spawn of Satan. They come out of the ground from the underworld into the world of the living to burn people. That is the definition of like a satanic monster, if you ask me. I think I actually talked about this yesterday. Okay, yeah, to be fair, hornets are worse. Even like yellow jackets and stuff can be a problem because they bury under the ground. Or is that wasps? One of them buries under the ground. I think it's yellow jackets that bury into the ground. Because I had to deal with a wasp nest earlier this year, like midway through the year. First one I've ever had in my house. Or not in my house, but on the fence out the backside of my house. It had like 10 good-sized wasps in it. It was a lot bigger than I thought it was. So I just sprayed it from far away with wasp spray, and they all died, and it was a good day. I like praying mantises. They're cool looking. They're very interesting looking. I get them every now and then around here. They don't hurt anything. They're not mean creatures like certain other creatures out there that exist are, like fire ants. Yeah, you hear me, fire ant? You're the spawn of Satan. I'm going to murder you now. Except that nowadays, in this game, fire ants actually breathe like actual fire, which is terrifying. Not all heroes wear capes. Yeah, that's true. Praying mantises are rude. Why are they rude? They're not that mean. They don't hurt anyone, usually. As far as I'm aware, they don't. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and finish off this quest here.
So at last, were you sent by that... Explain...
I was sent by the town because you're crazy.
Humanity... But not...
Humanity's time has come to an end, and we're going to be taken over ants.
But I'll...
Taken over by ants.
Where?
Great. So I think there is like a peaceful solution to this that you can do. Where you don't kill either of them. But that's no fun and also takes more time and effort. Now that is a lot of ants. The antagonist is dead. I think technically this is probably the canon ending to this. Oh, the Ripper. We haven't had one of those. Oh, take the Antagonizer's gear. We'll take that and keep it. Because in Fallout 4, there is a DLC. It's the very first DLC. The Automatron DLC. And it involves an enemy, semi-enemy, semi-friend, called the Mechanizer. Or the Mechanist or something. So it's presumably linked to this quest. I don't know if it's ever been proven to be a link. But it would make sense if it was. Quantum. So I think it's linked to that in some way. So presumably this is probably... Well, you know what? Maybe it's not because maybe the Mechanist dies and someone else takes up the role of the Mechanist? I can't really remember. It's been a long time since I played the game. Whereas in this canonicity, the enemy of it, the Antagonizer, is killed. So the Mechanist is the only one that's left. They allowed you to customize items in Mario Kart 8? Really? So no more blue shell of death if I want to take that out of the game? Because I might be intrigued. Wow, I've only killed 102 people. That's sad. Again, that's probably going to get me put on some kind of government watch list. Okay, George is coming back. There's 8 minutes left in the game. They're down by 3, so that's still anyone's game. They're probably not going to be done before midnight, though. Fall Guys, I think they've added in, like, a lot of different characters over time. I'm sure they have, because I know the game still has some degree of popularity. Not like it was when it... like it was when it came out, though. So we invested a shit ton of caps into the merchants. We'll hope that actually helps us in the long run. It probably won't. But I might come back to this file at some point in my own just personal life to play it for fun. Even though at any point now the game's going to start crashing a lot more, so I don't know.
That fighting on... Well... Excellent. Without her... Now, I do believe...
Thank you. Quest complete.
Just stumbled into town.
Easy enough.
Take a look. Let me know what you want.
Alright, what can I sell to you? I don't really have any weapons I can sell. I'm kind of holding on to all those. I'm holding on to the gear like that. You can have the wine. 3 of the stealth boys. I don't really need those. You got any stim packs? Oh, that is a lot of stim packs. Yeah, let's buy a few of those. I'll take them off your hands. So now the merchants should show up in this town and around the world with better inventory. I never really explored this place as much. 84 more chests, that's good. You're making progress. Fallout for characters in Fall Guys? If so, that's cool. I find that unlikely, but that would be cool if they did it.
Hey.
Machete. Apparently he got his own movie at some point, which is hilarious. Like, they made a Machete movie. For whatever reason. Machete being the character from fucking Spy Kids. Oh god, Ohio State might actually score again. I don't like this. I hate Ohio State. They don't deserve to win. They didn't earn it. They didn't even win their conference. They got blown out in their conference championship. Like, it wasn't even close. Georgia, please start playing like you did for most of the year and don't lose this. Because no one wants to hear Ohio State jump on about being the best team ever, because you know that they're going to act that way.
I hope things are going well with you too.
Alright, so we got another Quantum. I might have a skill book, actually. Oh, I don't. Thought I did.
Day, sir.
No, it did not release that. Unless you're talking about like a PC mod or something. I'd believe that, but no, Fallout 3 did not release DLC. Do everything there. Syndicate didn't make you open every chest. That's definitely better. So we finished yet another side quest. Head of State is now active. Nuka-Cola Challenge is now active. I'm trying to think of what's left. We got Blood Ties active. Agatha's Song is not active. Riley's Rangers is active. Strictly Business is active. Agatha's song might be the only one that's not activated. And it's somewhere in that area, I think. We're going to explore that a little bit. See if we can activate it. Yeah, I think that's the only one left that isn't active. Oh, wait. No, there's also Big Trouble in Big Town. We don't have that one active yet either. So there's only 2 side quests left that aren't active, I think. So Agatha is, like, hidden away in a very hard-to-reach area, or what's supposed to be a hard-to-reach area. I think it's in this direction. I could be wrong, though. And then there's also Big Town. But I think those are the only 2 left that I don't currently have active, because Blood Ties is active, Riley's Rangers is active. Pretty sure all the other ones that I haven't yet done are active. Oh no, I haven't been in a relationship in almost a year. I've been single a long time now. Okay, there's a location over here. We can activate this. It's a mole rat. I heard an explosion in the background. Wait. What the hell? Did I just blow up a lot of cars? Or did I just get the Fire Lance event? I think we just blew up a bunch of cars. Yeah, we just blew up a bunch of cars. Okay, that was not the Fire Lance event because it would have been a little bit different. What caused the relationship to fail? Several things. I'm not going to go into that, though. We were not right for each other, I will just say that. Oh, this is something. Mason-Dixon salvage, the Mason-Dixon line. Mason-Dixon line is south of here by like a lot, so many miles. Okay, we got at least one brute here. Let's let Fox do the work. This place is full of enemies. Yeah, well, let's just let Fox do it. No, she did not, and it was other reasons that I don't feel like discussing here. We were simply not right for each other. And it is what it is. That's just how the world works sometimes.
Die!
We're just going to use Fox as a human shield here. I need to go get Sticky or Stinky or whatever his name is.
I knew it! Oh, I'm gonna tear you apart!
Fox, if you want to help, I would appreciate that, because I brought you along for that purpose. We got another master. They are taking a lot of bullets here. But we also only have 17 minutes until the new year. So it's hype. Oh, there's a Wasteland Captive here. How did he not die from that? By the way, I would never want to use a shotgun with a drum mag. I feel like it would just end badly. Just increases the weight a lot and all that kind of stuff.
Help me!
Can't help them all in combat. Fox, you're not really doing anything here. I'm just kind of standing there. 16 minutes until the new year. Half the time I would just watch the ball drop. I don't particularly care that much. Because I've seen it so many times. Though I think it'd be cool to see it actually happen while in New York if it wasn't so freaking cold. New York is a little too cold for me.
Please.
I need to go find the unique sniper rifle. Because there is a unique version of the sniper rifle. It's found in like a church or something. And it's quite powerful. Alright, for a second. You live in New York but haven't ever gone to it. I mean, I doubt it's something I would go to, like, every year by any means. It wasn't me, it was her. Well, thank you for saying that, and yeah, in many ways it probably was. At least with the most recent 2 relationships I've had, so... So yeah, the sniper rifle's actually not terrible. It's not as good as it is in the sequel, though. Let's go over to the gauze rifle, because we know it's got the chances of that one-shot critical. I wonder if that'll explode. I don't think it will. You want to get out? I do not blame you. Between the cold and a lot of other problems, I do not blame you. Cincinnati was rough for the 1 year I lived there. It had some positives to it, I will say. It did have some positives. But overall, it was not an experience I would ever want to do again. Too cold. That -30 with wind chill, I ain't ever doing that again. That was awful.
Help me!
Okay, random person. I will help you if you'll stop screaming at me. Oh, I can just leave her there if I wanted to. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that, but that's funny. Take it. I'll take the karma boost. It's fine. About California, that it's too cold? Who says that California is too cold? I can't imagine that California is too cold. I know they got a lot of crime problems and stuff, but there's no way that California is as cold as New York. Because the cold is the big thing for me. I cannot do the cold. Cold is horrific. Skill book. I need more bobby pins, like, really badly. 12 more minutes, boys and girls, and everyone else out there. Just 12 more minutes until we ring in. California isn't cooler. Well, yeah, I mean, you're right about that for sure. California has plenty of issues. But at least it's warm year-round. And I can respect that aspect of it. If I'm going to be miserable anywhere, I'm going to be miserable somewhere where it's 80 degrees and sunny all year long. Quite simply put. Yeah, sunny and warm, I'll take that all day long over anything else. Cold, just can't do it I can't do it ever. And I think that both states have their good and their bad. And a lot of it depends on what kind of weather you can tolerate. If you can tolerate the cold, go with New York. If you can't tolerate the cold, go with California. They're both equally stupidly expensive. They're on different ends of the weather spectrum, and also this guy's going to kill me if I'm not careful. They're also both very highly populated. Then again, Florida's kicking everyone's ass at this point. If I didn't live in South Carolina or North Carolina, I'd be living in Florida for sure. Florida's about the best state you can go to these days. Texas is pretty good too. That's fair. Texas is pretty good. As I went down there for work for that week, and it had plenty of advantages. I was in Houston for a week. The food was great. The weather was not so great, but it was also right in the middle of stormy season, so I guess it was to be expected. Yeah, if I was going to live in any state that wasn't one of the Carolinas, I'd go to Florida. Even though I would definitely fear the hurricane season, I'd be worried that things would go horribly wrong. Is that 2 giant rat? What is with all these rat scorpions? I don't like this. I don't like all these giant rat scorpions. Oh, Georgia got ahead with less than a minute left. Holy shit, they might actually manage to pull this out. Good. I'm cheering for TCU in the finals anyway, because they're the big underdog. The only underdog that I actually like. Okay, so there was nothing up here in terms of the settlement I was looking for. I'm just kind of wandering around because we only have like 10 minutes left until the new year, and I'm not going to stream past the start of the new year. I'm sleepy. I'm not my old self that could stay up late like that. We've got a SATCOM array here. Apparently it's not getting marked on the map for some reason. There it goes. All the California girls wish to live in New York. Oh yeah, I think they'd be in for an interesting awakening of having to deal with freezing cold and... Not trying to be rude, but a lot of the people from up north are a lot more rude than down here. It's definitely a thing. They can be quite rude, quite mean much of the time. Oh, I think we might be getting close. This looks a little familiar. We got a power station here. We got a power station. Let's check it out. See if there's anything inside. Some of these places have stuff inside of them. 6 minutes, boys and girls, till the start of the new year. We got a hard lock terminal and a hard lock safe. But we're also safe in here. Bottle cap mine, a Nikola Tesla, and you. I'm not seeing a quantum in here. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we can get the terminal in the next 5 minutes, because why not? That is a long passphrase. So we'll just pick the first 3 every time until we win or lose. Oh, it's very close to reputation. And we got it. 50 XP for that. Nice. So we might hit level 19 tonight. Probably not. Wow, that's pretty crappy. And not even a quantum. Like, are you kidding me? One of these places has a quantum that's like on one of these power tower things. What the? Talon Company? Where'd they come from? Get your significant other as soon as your new year arrives. Oh yeah, I haven't done it. Actually, I've done it once. I've done that once in the end of 2020 to the start of 2021. I did it there, and that was only time. And it wasn't in New York. It was somewhere else. It was in Tennessee, actually. Four more minutes. And then I get to sleepy sleep. Because I tired. So guys, since we're about to end off the stream, I'm going to go ahead and travel back to Megaton. We made good progress tonight, though. I am very happy with the progress that we made. Ohio State's going to win this shit on a field goal. They're about to win this on a field goal. That's only a 47-yarder. They ain't going to miss that. Crap. Oh, that's going to be a miserable championship. I'm glad that we're not in it to deal with. No, there's no way they're missing that. It's too easy of a field goal. So tonight, we managed to finish the Superhuman Gambit, finding the Garden of Eden, picking up the trail, Oasis, and Rescue from Paradise. So we finished 5 side quests tonight. So like I said, there's not a lot of side quests left. We still have to start Agatha's song, and we still have to start Big Trouble in Big Town. I think those are the only ones left. In fact, we can sync up the trophies and check while we're waiting, because it doesn't take as long on this profile. How does Georgia have a 54% chance of winning when Ohio State's about to kick a game-winning field goal? That's idiotic. So we have the last two story quests. Big Trouble in Big Town, New Coal Challenge, Head of State, Blood Ties, Strictly Business. Yeah, so we only have 2 more side quests to start, plus the level 20 trophies, the custom weapons, killing 300 people, speech challenges, terminals, and lockpicking, locations, psychotic pranksters, easy enough. The behemoths, we still have 4 of those, but that's not overly difficult. And the bobbleheads, which we're saving for near the end. I thought I saw something in here that had 12%. What was it? Oh, Silent Hill 2, that's right. Maybe I should just hide the games that I'll never finish in here and then make this look like a 100% account. Because obviously Uncharted 2 isn't doable. Far Cry 2 is, but it doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Same with Silent Hill 2. One more minute. I'm sure I'm going to hear fireworks going off around here in about 30 seconds. Michelle from Full House. Man, Full House was a great show. We're closing in on the midnight. It's midnight! Woo! Happy New Year, folks! I hope it is a good year to you all. Did I piss anyone off by just shooting off in the air in here? No, I didn't. But now there's fireworks going off outside my door. Alright guys, that is going to be it for tonight's stream and for all of 2022. So I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I hope the last bit of your 2022 was positive. Ah, you missed the field goal. You suck. But yeah, so that is going to be it for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys have a fantastic new year. I might be streaming tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. We'll figure it out for tomorrow. I may stream tomorrow. I may not, but we'll see. Either way, great stream tonight, guys. Hopefully, we all have a happy new year. And I will see you guys either tomorrow for another stream or on Monday for the next video.